Hello, this is Valerie, and welcome or welcome back if you're new. And I was thinking to myself, I've been working on this layer, and well, what does my layer need? And I thought, hey, I know, a candelabra. What kind of layer doesn't have a candelabra? Mine. So I thought, hey, let's make a candelabra. So, as I always say, away we go and on with the show. So as you can see here, see, it used to have bulbs, and you can hang it. You see where I've hung it and did wax, but it's brown, and it doesn't fit. So I am going to spray paint it black, and we'll see how that turns out. And I've already prepared the surface. And today, I'm actually using a little less expensive paint. And this is just Miracle. And it's just a spray enamel. And this is one, like I say, always read your spray paints, because you never know what will stick to what. And this one is actually good. It's a multi-purpose spray enamel. And it gives surfaces a fresh new look for interior and exterior uses. So I could actually use this outside. And dries tech free in 15 minutes, and it's non-toxic when dry, and it's for metal, wood. You can use it on cabinets, tools, blinds, levered doors, patio furniture, etc. So this is what I will be doing today, and we'll see what we can come up with. So I will be right back. Just want to make sure that everything is smooth, good, ready to go. Okay, so I'm shaking my spray paint. Shake it, shake it, shake it like a Polaroid picture. Shake it, shake it like a Polaroid. That's not very long. And yet again, no, I'm not wearing gloves and do light of everything. I can get it off with either acetone or mineral spirits. It does come off, and if it paints my fingernails black, super cool. I'm not complaining. Super cool. So, I'm not painting your stuff black. He doesn't know, but his stuff will be painted black or purple or red. He just doesn't know it yet. Okay. So let's get the cap on. Easy peasy, and let's see what happens. Let's start somewhere easy, and you're just going to take light, easy strokes like I'm doing. And if you have to, you can always go back over it. Let's see how it does on the metal parts. Move the chin. And like we talked before, if you get any runs, you can always take a brush. If you get any runs, you can take a brush and go back over it. And if for some reason, though it's not recommended, you should do this in a well-ventilated area. But if you can't, if you can get to a well-ventilated area and you can put newspaper down all around, you are able to do this. You can do it. But while I can, I'm going to enjoy the outside world. I mean, you can go back in your backyard or whatever. Or if you have a garage that has a good ventilation system, that's better. And as you can see, I've burned candles in it before. Wax. That's just going to give it a little bit of a cooler look. And like I said, this didn't really cost me anything, so you don't have to buy new things. The only thing I did was bought some spray paint. That doesn't have to be expensive. Let's get rid of that sticker. You can tell where I'm getting rid of that sticker that it originally was an old chandelier. See? You can tell where I burned stuff in there. And I'm going to kind of leave it in there due to the fact that it will help me hold my candle better. Like I said, if you can get in a room that's well ventilated, that's the best way. Or I mean, if that's your only option, outside is the best way. So it's backwards from what I said. Definitely, if you can get outside, do it outside. And if it drips into here, like the little cup, that's not a big deal. And if it stops in when you're spray painting, on the instructions itself it says just kind of spray, because we're pointing down, so. And see, I have run, so what would I do if I had run? In the other video, I would take a brush to it. And I'm just gonna keep painting. Mr. B's over there working on his own project. Which is nice. Now I'm going to let that dry before I flip it over and do the other side. Okay, so this is what it looks like black. And you can still see like the wood grain and stuff in it, which is really cool. And yes, it's still wet, and I am not going to be impatient with this one, because if I do, it's really going to mess it up. And I don't want to make that mistake again twice, because this is not something that you can just clean up with an X-Acto knife like our last project. So I need to let it dry for probably, says 15 minutes, but I put several coats on it. I want to give it at least 24 hours before I hang it. And we'll be back and we'll hang it up and we'll go from there. In your lair, you're going to have to find a stud. And unfortunately, woohoo! Mr. B didn't find the stud right away. But that's okay, he's a stud, but that's another story for another day. But he did eventually find the stud. And so right now, he is putting in my hook for my chandelier. And I'll show you when it's hung. And that is my finished candelabra. You can see the hooks in. And what I did was use some pre-lighted candles because it is so close to the ceiling. Now I could still light them, but you know, just to be on the safe side, I'm not going to. Just as a personal choice, I can if I want to because they are so small. but I just kind of like the look of it already having it on there. So that is what we finished today, and it looks a lot better than it started, and it fits in a lot better in the layer. So slowly I am getting the layer together. Like I said, this is pretty much free, just the cost of spray paint. So I thank you for joining me today. So if you like it, go ahead, hit that like button, hit the subscribe, leave me a comment, and I will see you later, and you'll get to see my next project that I'm already working on, and it has something more to do with candles that we can actually light. And I thank you for joining me today, and I will see you later. Bye everyone.